Hi, it's your boy Moseefus, the 20 View King, and everything I do get 20 views. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, Cephas is everywhere. I'm in the house with my co-host, The Chat.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
It's a non-music Friday, y'all. Non-music usually means body cam videos on this channel. We're gonna do a shuffle from this list that I compiled, 26 videos, to see what we got here. It's almost popular,
All right, what's
right?
your name, sir?
Man Terrified. This is one that I have not watched yet. It's popped up on my YouTube recommendation list. This is actually a courtroom video. So I'm usually doing like body cam videos from the cops. This is actually in a courtroom. You know, ever since like the pandemic, they started having these Zoom courts. This is the concept seems absurd to me that, that you could actually see your judge via Zoom. Well, he's already in jail, so it's a different animal when your ass is already in there. Because I was gonna say, like, you could be in your living room smoking a blunt and you're like, oh, I gotta go do a Zoom, put the ass to joint out and be there high as fuck in court. But no, he's in jail already. Like, so that's a whole different quandary. Like, you're seeing the resentencing judge, maybe, or somebody. Yeah, why is he seeing? There's a whole bunch of questions I'm going to get answered in the video, I'm sure. All right, check it out.
Elder.
All right, recalling Mr. Elder. This is case number 250-569-2201. Please submit Mr. Cameron Elder. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Elder, who is from a reading understands his constitutional rights and stands.
All right, the court will not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Elder. Bond recommendation from the people.
Your Honor, the people are recommending a remand in this case. As I've stated before, I see another, it is.
So a remand is, what is a remand? That's a good question. What is a remand in the sense of the court? I thought I understood
On
it.
behalf of Mr. Elder, bond recommendation from the people.
Your Honor, the people are recommending a remand in this case. As I've stated before, I see another, it is on Odyssey, a second case for CSC1, different victim. This case involves a child that was under 13 years old.
All right, Google AI says a remand in court. In court, remanded means sent to send back. It generally refers to an appellate court returning a case to a lower court for further action, or in criminal law, sending a defendant back into custody to await trial. Okay. So he's trying to get out, but they're trying to remand his ass back into jail to stay there, or prison, not jail. When a case is remanded, it's often due to an error that requires reconsideration.
But at the time, Mr. Elder was an employee of the family business. Allegedly, these assaults began when she was between 9 and 10 years old and continued to the age of 11.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's where the disgusting part came in. This motherfucker, yeah. Don't hold your.
Understand this case is from 2017, but I do understand that the fact that this is very common for a child to withhold information until they're ready to talk and speak. And in this matter, she did come forward. And like I said, also, Your Honor, as you can.
What are you shaking your head no about? Well, I guess he has to do that in that situation because he's in jail with a whole bunch of grown men that are gonna take that charge and be very upset about it. He's gonna have a very hard time coexisting with other inmates with those type of crazy charges on his jacket. But his face is pissing me off.
Information until they're ready to talk and speak. And in this matter, she did come forward. And like I said, also, Your Honor, as you can see on Odyssey, I know that the court, it appears, has not signed it. But I do, take that away from it, I see that this case is extremely concerning because she knows him, obviously was a family friend, worked in that business, and allegedly took advantage of a young child. And so for that reason, Your Honor, I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Ms. Shive, why should I remand your client?
Your Honor, my client is presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. He is 25 years old at the time, might have been 17 years old. This is a matter from 2017. I don't know why it took him this long until April 16th to sign, because everything in the report I see says 2017. I don't see things happen. There's not much in this report, Your Honor. To be honest, it's a very short report for such a serious allegation, life offense. It's a very short report and way shorter than we usually would get on these type of offenses. Now, we weren't there. Everyone's presumed innocent unless proven guilty.
Word, don't got no headphones on. He don't got no headphones on, so them charges got read out in a place that a whole bunch of people, he's in trouble in that jail. Them charges, them the worst charges to have on you when you inside that system. Ain't good charges to have on you anywhere, but definitely when you're sitting there locked up with a whole bunch of men that can't see their children, he in trouble.
Guilty beyond reasonable doubt. I can tell you he's not on probation or parole or nothing pending, no priors. In the 8 years that have passed, I'm not aware of him having any convictions. He's employed, he lives with his parents, he has the family ties and community ties, he's still around, he's not a flight risk. So I'm asking for anything but a remand. I'm asking for a personal with a tether or a 10% bond, Your Honor, given the age of the case, given no history of all, given no flight risk, Your Honor.
Court having heard the argument as the bond. Under MCR 6.106, I believe the presumption of guilt is great in this matter. I will remand Mr. Elder in the custody of Wayne County Jail while his case is pending. Probable cause will be made for.
He said, I do believe the presumption of guilt is great in this matter. So the judge believes that he's guilty. It's like he don't need that much leeway. You don't need to give him that much leeway on this particular situation.
14th preliminary examination, May 20th, both in front of Judge Jack Hay. Please step aside, sir.
And Your Honor, may I ask the court to elaborate about that evidence? Because unless I'm missing something or the court has something we don't have, all we have is her word. I don't see that there was any kit done, anything matching him, any witnesses, any speaking to anybody. All I have in a very short report for a life offense is her word. And that is it. And we are about to take the liberty of somebody over someone's word. There's nothing more here. There's nothing more.
You just answered your own question. It's her word.
Nah, judge is done.
But
The
that's
judge
all
is
we
done.
have, Your Honor. He's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, not presumed guilty.
You over there getting weak in the knees and whatnot. You know we about to have a hard time. He's in Detroit.
He's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, not presumed guilty until proven innocent.
Mr. Elder, I about had it with your gyrations and motions.
Oh shit. I thought he was about to ask him for, is he okay? Yeah, man. Nah, that's some riddles for you, homie. You over there trying to generate sympathy. Ain't no sympathy for you. You better get in that gym. You better get bulky. And you little slim pine over there, you in trouble, buddy. You in trouble.
Now, Ms. Shive.
Would the court at least consider a cash bond?
No, I'm not going to consider a cash bond. I believe the investigation report, as brief as it is, at least I'm persuaded, given the age of the complaining witness, and I know it's hard to ascertain credibility in this matter, I believe it's a credible report. And so my finding is that the presumption of guilt is great in this matter, and that's why I'm remanding him in the custody of Wayne County Jail. Step aside, Mr. Elder.
Oh, so he is going to jail, not prison.
What's your name? What is your name, Mr. Nolan?
That's Jermaine Nolan.
All right, this is
Wait, so this is multiple cases? And what this guy
case
do?
number 250-572-5401, Peterson and Michigan versus Jermaine Nolan. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Nolan, who has full reading, understands constitutional rights, and stands mute.
All right, the court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Nolan. By recommendation from the people.
People are asking for a remand of this matter. Allegedly, this young
Yeah, she the remand queen over here. She remanded every man.
girl was 13 at the time. The defendant was the boyfriend of the mother and lived with the complainant for over 9 years. And
The fuck is going on in Detroit? Was this a special jail? What's going on? Like him too?
as I'm not going to read into the court can read
none
what
of y'all
occurred
motherfuckers sell
and
drugs?
what she had disclosed during a forensic interview back in
This
2023.
is I have the complaining witness as a he.
Oh, that's the other case. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. There are two cases that are in Odyssey. And so this, obviously, that hasn't been walked over as well. So this one is a 9-year-old boy. He's a little boy. And I'm not go through the allegations that are in the IR based on him being a minor still. This, in fact, where the mother would go to work and he allegedly cared for the children and had custody and control over the children. And as
Moms, do not be leaving your kids with men that are not their father. That needs to be. It's so fucked up that women get into situations where they have to put their kids in danger in order for them to survive, in order for them to go to work, or in order for them to make money and be able to do whatever they have to do in their adult life. They have to put their kids in a situation like him being the caretaker. Like, and what the fuck are you doing home that you can take care of anybody's kids? Why are you not outside doing some shit that you need to be doing? Why is it not something that you need to be doing that's not on a couch, not at home, not with some children? You ain't nobody's babysitter with all that damn gray hair tied into a freaking goatee. You can't even get a freaking decent trimming, and you over here freaking trying to be somebody's babysitter. That shit's crazy. Look at that. He look like he got the fluff of a knitted scarf on his chin.
boy, he's a little boy.
That shit crazy.
And I'm not go through the allegations that are in the IR
That shit crazy.
based on him being a minor still. This, in fact, where the mother would go to work and he allegedly cared for the children and had custody and control over the children. And as you can see, he would allegedly perform sexual acts on a child. And this came out in a Kids Talk. This is part of a backlog warrant, Your Honor. So I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Chad?
Your Honor, my client is 44 years old and he's not on probation or parole, and there's no prior criminal history. Your Honor.
Yo, it's a very, very what kind of woman is she that she's able to sit there and be the defense lawyer for these type of individuals and try to get them outside again? Like, are you willing to take those chances? Like, that's a crazy job to have. I understand the money might be good, but you are literally taking the chance that you are letting a man that is being accused of these acts, and you're trying your best to get them to be outside where they can possibly do this again. Like what the she dude, that's some demon shit. That's some demon shit right there. You in order to be able to do that, you got to have some type of demon in you.
So I'm asking for a remand in this
That's
matter.
crazy. That's crazy.
Tribe.
Your Honor, my client is 44 years old and he's not on probation or parole, and there's no prior criminal history. Your Honor, this case is a reissue. This was dismissed without prejudice on January 12, 2024 for insufficient evidence. My client did his part, went through the whole process, and here we are again. It was not dismissed for complaining witness failing to appear. Yes.
It was dismissed for insufficient evidence at what stage in the proceeding? Preliminary examination, trial, or what?
Let me see where it was dismissed for insufficient evidence. I have it on January 12, 2024. Let me pull up the ROA so I can get you exactly what that was. And while I do that, I'm going to argue that
I get it.
his child's mother lied to CPS to get heat off of her, and that is why we are here today. He actually is the primary caregiver for his special needs son, and he's not the complaining witness. And
that probably needs to cease to be, unless he didn't do it. Unless he didn't do it, I don't know. I want to take them chances. Like,
you know, there's a reason why he is that person and that they allowed him to be that person. He has no record whatsoever, and he wouldn't be the primary caregiver for another child if this was the case. So we have an allegation from a mother who had motive to do that, and my client already went through the whole the process and showed up to his court dates. So this is a reissue. So for him to be remanded when there was insufficient evidence, and now here he is again, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I get
Your
that,
Honor,
Tribe.
I also want to say, I believe he turned himself in. They called him from his brother's house because the police were there, and he went there to meet the police, and they brought him in. Okay. So he's also not at flight risk. He knows what he's facing. He beat this case dismissed, you know, and
well,
now
we don't know what happened with the case. That's what I'm still waiting for information. Why was it dismissed?
It's that insufficient evidence, Your Honor. That's
okay.
not from me. That's for the Register of Actions.
At exam, at trial,
exactly.
At what?
It would have been a trial.
Okay, I'm looking that up.
It shows, it says exam 1/12/24. Exam, it says examination held, and then it says exam conducted, charges dismissed without prejudice, insufficient evidence, case closed. Now, the question I have when I look back into, and this was his bond at that time was 100,000 cash with a tether.
100,000 cash
and
with
I
a
don't
tether.
know.
What's a tether?
Okay.
All right, I've heard enough. I'm going to continue that same bond, $100,000 cash.
So you got to beat this joint again.
Does he still reside? Well,
insufficient evidence isn't
witness?
beating it. That's not considered beating it at all.
Ms. Shad?
Sir, only answer what I'm asking. The complaining witness, you still live with that individual?
No.
Okay.
All right. $100,000 cash surety. No contact with the complaining witness. GPS tether, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. No contact with the complaining witness.
That's what a tether is. A tether is ankle bracelet. So they're saying that he would get $100,000 bond with an ankle bracelet.
This is no contact with any minor children.
Well, sir, you know I have a special needs son that I'm the one to care for.
That's correct, Your Honor.
How old is a special needs child?
15, sir.
15?
Sir.
And you care for that person 24 hours?
Sir.
Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
No contact with any minor children alone. You need to have somebody else with you. Need someone else present if you're in the presence of a minor child. Bond redetermination to be Monday, May 5th. Probable cause May 14th.
So $100,000 bond, that means his bond is
May
really
20th,
$10,000
both
with
in
the
front
bail
of Judge
bonds.
Jack K. Is there anything else either council wants to put on the record?
No, Your Honor. Thank
Anyway,
you.
putting that shit up for his
Thank you.
freaking
All right, step
sorry
aside,
ass.
sir.
Alright, pretty sure that's the
Do we have
last.
Mario Russo?
Oh, there's a new one.
Mario Russo.
He got on a bulletproof vest.
This is case number.
Is that really that bulletproof vest?
250-568.
No, I think that's like for the hole or something.
6301, Houston, Michigan
of
versus
his
Mario
own clothes.
Russo. Pierces, please.
Steve Benson for the people.
Jessica Shab on behalf of Mr. Russo, who has formal reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands beyond.
All right, court
All right,
on that
what's his
plea on
issue?
behalf of Mr. Russo. I have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by Judge Jefferson at preliminary examination. We reached out to Judge Jefferson. She wants that bond to continue. You'll have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by
I don't
Judge
think they're
Jefferson.
gonna really get
Bond
into
redetermination will be May 5th.
what this dude
Judge,
did.
Judge
But,
McConicle. Probable cause May 14th. Preliminary
There's
examination May
certain
20th.
charges
Both in
that
front
I
of
don't
Judge
really
Jefferson.
want to hear too much about.
Have a step aside,
Vindication. Certain things you don't get accused of.
Thanks for
out the
watching.
blue.
Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy.
And certain things that you just can't take chances on. And abuse to children is one of those things, especially when it comes to some grown ass men who, for some reason, are finding their way to stay fucking home during the day. With like, you should not be you should not be existing in that manner as a 44-year-old ass man. Like, I understand taking care of your special needs 15-year-old son. That's admirable. But yeah, something didn't sit right about second homeboy. First homeboy was just, that sounded like a fucking disgusting mess. He didn't have too many vindicating vindicating moments over there. It's in that one.
Okay, this is bullshit. Moses was an asshole. Moses was a petty, immature, selfish man. Oh, he was good at one thing. That's bringing the worst out of everybody he met.
Yeah! And that nigga owe me $5.